Kama tu vitu zako.
Kunywa maji kama chai moto.
Sasa kunywa kama chai moto. Bila kaka tu jamaa tu serious.
Unafanya vitu serious.
Tunafanya vitu serious. Mimi mood maker, day creator. Tukaende.
Leo neema imeanza fit.
Leo imeanza fit, leo lazima kaishe poa. Okay guys, welcome to Growth and Crisis, the podcast that explores the challenges and opportunities in today's rapid changing world. I'm Owen, your host. I'm thrilled to be your host for the exciting journey of discovery and growth.
My name is Ian Tipis, or Lord Tipis, whatever you call me. And I'm very privileged to be the co-host of this show. Just like that. I'm grateful to be here. Thank you for everyone who has made it possible for me to be here. Yes.
So as I may ask you, how's the traffic, by the way?
Huh?
How's the traffic?
Traffic.
As you are coming here today.
I never came here, I found myself here.
You found yourself among the people.
Yes.
And now I believe that we are ready to deliver this thing.
Yes.
Okay,
The studio is next door.
By the way, guys, if you feel like you have something that you wanna share with us, we have a studio here, and we have everything. So as we will be doing our Growth and Crisis podcast, if you feel that you want to be part of our show, you can just holler at us. Our producer will leave his number on your screen below.
Or the podcast email.
Yeah, or the email of the podcast, you'll get it. The podcast show is Growth and Crisis.
Yeah.
And our producer will fix his number on top of the subtitles below.
Yes.
So as we dive into our today's talk, we want to give you guys a glimpse of how this Growth and Crisis podcast came to be. As on my side, I can say Growth and Crisis podcast came to be. It all started as a thing, like in the area where I'm coming from. There are a lot of things that are happening. You know, there are gangs robbing people here and there. The people doing things. The government ain't giving the youth the jobs and opportunities that they promised them. So people are just trying to find ways of surviving. You know.
Yeah.
And on top of that, they get a lot of challenges here and there, and that gives us the name of the topic, Growth Crisis. In that, as the upcoming youths, like we are the next generation. All the ones that we have back there are already old. So we are the ones who are supposed to bring up a new picture, a new beginning to the people who are about to come in front of us. Yeah. But as ourselves, we are in a crisis that we need to get ourselves out of it. The crisis of the previous government, the crisis of everybody. Like, you find politicians coming into you with the promises and they don't deliver. So them not delivering the promises gives us the thing we are in this crisis shit. We need to get ourselves out of it. That's the reason why we created this podcast. We are here to give you inspiration, develop you in kind of a way, and mold you so that you may be ready for the forthcoming thing that's about to come.
True.
And so that's how our podcast came into be. Yeah. What do you have to say about that, Ian?
I remember last year when we were brainstorming about the title.
Yes.
Kizungu ni ngumu.
Cut kidogo. Toy stuff. Wenye mimi nimejiamulia tu mara moja kama mbaya.
So, as we were brainstorming, and we were thinking of something that can uh, can get everybody involved.
Yes.
Something that can get everybody's mind jogging,
Yes.
and something that we've all experienced.
Yes.
And something we've all experienced is growth.
Mm-hmm.
So, and growth
Uh-huh.
growth is usually positive or negative. So
we tell us about the positive. You can tell us either about the positive side or the negative side.
yeah.
So tell us about the negative side about growth.
So
Uh-huh.
growth,
Mm-hmm.
it's mostly it's positive, but
Uh-huh.
we tend to put the negative side of growth so that it can be like
The major thing.
yes, like or a stepping stone
Uh-huh.
to the positive thing.
Mm-hmm.
For example,
Yes.
When maybe these mics were being purchased,
Yeah.
because I was there doing purchases,
Uh-huh.
we found that the jacks that we were given
Mm-hmm.
were not somehow compatible, or they were not working to carry or something
Yeah,
like
they
that.
weren't really compatible according
Yes.
to your standards and the things that you wanted it to be.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So, and we were limited of resources,
Uh-huh.
and that's when we realized that we've made a mistake,
Mm-hmm.
and we need other jacks so that our mics can be fully functional.
Uh-huh. Without any compromise
Yes.
whatsoever.
So
Mm-hmm.
you can put that aspect of the first jacks not working
Mm-hmm.
as a negative side of growth,
Yes.
so that the positive side to be, we'll have the knowledge to, for next time when we are maybe buying other jacks or other mics.
You'll be more cautious on it.
Yes, and we'll be knowing what we are looking for.
Mm-hmm.
So that now that it creates that positive side,
Yes.
that when I do this is the outcome.
Mm-hmm.
When I don't do this is the outcome.
Yes. So that's like putting you in kind of an experience. Like for you to grow positively,
Yes.
you have to face the negative side of it first.
Yes.
Like you have to get yourself that kind of experience.
Yeah.
Then later you learn from that experience.
Yes, now that experience,
Uh-huh.
now it's the crisis that you are talking about.
Uh-huh.
Feel me?
Not feeling you, my guy. I'm feeling everything you're telling me. So guys, that's what we want to give you right now. We want to give you growth and crisis. Like each and everybody is having his own crisis. It may be, if you are a family guy, or if you are a lady, you may be a single mother. That's
Yeah.
a crisis. If you are a person, you may be having alcohol issues. That's a crisis. If you are a student, you may be having a school fee problem. That's a crisis.
Yeah.
Because if you don't solve that crisis, you're still gonna be in that shit. And if you don't solve it, things are still gonna be bad for you. And
Right.
if you are a drug addict, that's a crisis because you need to go to detox and come out of it and be a sober guy and make yourself a future.
Like this weekend,
Uh-huh.
there was this Njugush stand-up comedy.
Yeah,
TNT 4.
TNT4, the one that he had in KICC.
Yeah.
I remember it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So that shit got people talking on Twitter
Yes.
about his wife, Wakavinye.
Wakavinye. People were starting to bash off his wife the way she's so
No.
thick.
No.
Or about what?
It was about how she has stood up with him.
Yeah.
Or she has grown with him.
She's grown with him ever since we started.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ever since was like my size.
Yeah, ever since he was skinny.
Yeah.
I now get you.
When he was a slim daddy.
He was a slim daddy. Slim baby daddy.
He was a slim daddy.
Uh-huh.
So
Mm-hmm.
people are relating to how
Mm-hmm.
yani,
People were relating to how Wakavinye has always stood up with
Yes.
Jugush ever since he was a slim daddy.
Yes.
To now the accent he's at least bold enough, he has some little bit of meat in himself.
And now
Uh-huh.
he's pulling crowds.
And crowds of people.
And the number that was at the place
Uh-huh.
They said that it was sold out.
It was sold out. Like there were not enough tickets for everybody. Like the place was so full of people, and
That's like 3,000 people.
damn.
I assume.
Uh-huh.
Saying that all the 3,000 people paid
Mm-hmm.
for the regular tickets.
And others paid for the VIP tickets.
No, let's just say everybody paid for regular.
Regular tickets. Like we give an estimate.
It was, I think, 1,500.
1,500.
So,
Uh-huh.
if the 3,000 people paid, and that's 1,500 each, it means it's around 4.5 million.
4.5 million already sold out, guys. Damn.
That means this family is already making money. They're from nothing.
They came from nothing to something.
Now they have something.
As you always hear, guys, from grass to grace. So now they're at their peak, and
Yes.
they started out from nothing.
Yes. And now you can see
Yes.
maybe when they were fresh in their thing,
Uh-huh.
maybe people disagreed with them or something Bali.
Generally,
you know the nature of Kenyans.
Kenyans will always bash you down, by the way. When you're starting to do something, Kenyans will always be on top of you. Those were the words, exactly.
But
Uh-huh.
I think it's now that growth.
Uh-huh.
It's about how you take it. Do you see? Are you seeing the positive side or are you seeing the negative, or
Yes.
are you neutral? Because even they say no decision is a decision.
Yeah, no decision is a decision.
Are you seeing the positive or the negative, or
Which impact are you taking? Are you taking the negative side of it or the positive side of it?
yes?
But sometimes they always say if you never hear anything negative about yourself, then you're not on the right track. You have to hear something negative and then use the negative part of it to grow yourself.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I have a question for you.
Ask me.
What are you doing right now?
Right now,
Apart from podcasting.
apart from podcasting, guys, I'm a student. I'm a student at Zeta University doing a course in software engineering. It has its ups and downs sometimes, I can't say totally fully that everything is okay. Human being has to have like problems here and there.
Yeah.
But the way that you handle them is what will determine whether you proceed with it or you not. So should I tell you my experience as ZTech or what?
Yeah. I mean, if you can.
Okay, my experience at ZTech is it's been good actually. I've been having friends here and there. Others giving me positive vibes, others giving me negative vibes.
Yeah.
So I've totally been focusing on the positive side of it. Because if you focus on the negative side of things, you'll just be dragged down. Yeah. And I've been having good ideas about myself, been sharing them with my friends here and there. But guys, outside here, we don't have good friends. Some will just come to you for favors. Some will be there for things.
Yeah.
And once you start to share with them the ideas that you have about your life, man, they'll run away. They'll tell you, man, you're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it.
And what about the school experience? For example, when I was in college,
Yes.
I did production.
You study production?
Yes. I studied production. So when I was in first year,
Yes.
we found that the school prohibited the first years from accessing for example, cameras.
Yeah, the
recorders,
because
because they thought we were green. Let me say green.
you agreed.
Yes, we never knew what we were doing. But you find that there are some people who know what they are doing, but they can't get access to those things
Because they're so scarce.
No, not scarce. They're there
They're there.
because they assume you don't know what you're doing.
Then they have to instill into you first before you do it.
They think that they have to teach you, or you have to be a second year and up to access those things. Maybe
That's where they go wrong.
is your school like that, or what's your school?
My school, I think my school is more of a different one, I think. The only problem with my school is that the lecturers, they don't give you time. Like, They leave you, you know what? You're here to make your life. So just go there, fanya venye utafanya.
Yeah.
Either you pass or you fail, I don't care. So they're just there. They like neglecting them students a lot. I can remember there's one day, there's this one lecturer we always had a feud with.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I came to class. Class was starting rather at maybe 9:30. Classes were starting at 8. But by mistake, I came at 8:30. So as I got into class, people were like, "Yo, you're just coming right now to class. What's up?" Then the lecturer was like, "Where are you from?" The lecturer was a she, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lecturer was a she. Then the lecturer was like, "Yo, where you coming from right now?" I told her I've been having quite a little bit of traffic on the way, and that's why I came late. She was like, "Nah, not in my class. If you keep on doing the same thing you're doing, you'll not be in my class." Can you imagine? She threw me out. She told me, "You go home, come back next time." I was like,
You're not prepared for today.
"Like, you weren't prepared for today, so you have to go and come back tomorrow." I was like, "Damn,
Go back. Get the fuck out of my class.
go get the fuck out of my class." I was like, "Damn, for real? Is that what you're gonna do to me?" I just came late because there was traffic on the road. She never understood it, so I said no problem, and I just went peacefully. And after that day, we were never in good terms until the end of the semester.
It's Thika Road traffic.
Thika Road always has traffic. Each and every time, my guy. You're not lying.
You can never miss.
That's the realest thing, by the way. Thika Road always have traffic. So we were having traffic on Thika Road. Jam was held up like this. But the lecturer didn't understand that. She was like, "Nah, this guy is playing me. I'm feeling it." So I just went back peacefully.
I remember when I was younger,
Uh-huh.
when I was much younger than I am today,
Uh-huh.
and I was employed.
Uh-huh.
I was very hardworking, underpaid.
Underpaid.
So, I used to wake up very early
Uh-huh.
to go to work.
Mm-hmm. You used to. No problem. You used to.
I used to sleep on a mattress,
Uh-huh.
on the floor,
Uh-huh.
on a blanket.
On a blanket.
I ate out because I never had gas or anything to boil something with.
Damn.
So,
Uh-huh.
my supper was my breakfast.
Damn. That's so hard. That's really hard.
Now,
Uh-huh.
from the place I used to live,
Yeah.
it was an hour's drive to town.
It was an hour's drive to town.
Yes, because of traffic. No, without traffic, it was around 30 minutes.
30 minutes to town.
Traffic, 1 hour.
1 hour.
So,
Uh-huh.
I used to go to my the stage
Uh-huh.
at around 6. Because
That's
when you go at 7,
Uh-huh.
when everybody is now going to stage,
Uh-huh.
the fare was around 100 bob.
Around 100 shillings.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And I could not pay that 100 bob
You couldn't pay that 100 shillings.
because I need money for breakfast.
You used that money to pay for yourself breakfast.
Now, there
Uh-huh.
was a agent that used to sell mandazi
Yeah, some breakfast, some nice snacks.
on the road.
Uh-huh.
That's why that period, that duration that I worked,
Mm-hmm.
I used to pray every day
Mm-hmm. Used to pray every day to God.
for it not to rain, man.
Mm-hmm.
When it rains, that mandazi guy,
Uh-huh.
he never cooks.
He never opens his joint.
Yes, because he never had a kibandaski or something like that.
Uh-huh.
It was open, in the open.
Damn.
So when it rains, it's not cooked.
So under severe weather, he wouldn't cook. And
I
you
think-
would miss
Yeah.
mandazis.
And I think that 6 a.m.
Uh-huh.
fare was around 70 bob.
70 bob to town.
Aye. That 30 bob, I used to buy with it in Mandonya.
Mandonya.
Those mandazis.
Oh, those mandunyas?
Yes.
I used to buy mandunya and some tea.
Tea for who?
Or you just used to do mandunyas like that?
You swallow with saliva.
Guys, in the street it's so hard when you don't have money. You'll just do mandunyas without tea. And you'll move.
I know.
Uh-huh.
In my head, I was always saying,
Yes.
I need to do something.
You need to change your life.
Yeah, I need to do something to change my life.
Mm-hmm.
Not my life, but my lifestyle.
Your not your life, but your lifestyle.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Because
Mm-hmm.
I used to wonder,
You used to wonder.
would I stay all year doing this shit?
You used to stay a whole year doing the same
Ah.
thing each and every day. Uh-huh.
And my mind is telling me, nah, man.
Nah, man, I better change this thing, because if I don't change it, nobody's gonna change it.
So
Uh-huh.
I used to go.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime
You
I
used to,
climb on those buses
you go and climb on those
at
buses
6,
at 6 in the morning.
and because yesterday I got home late from work,
Uh-huh.
I used to sleep at around 11, 12 fish there,
Damn.
and you wake up at 4
At 4 in the morning?
because
Uh-huh.
you spend like 30 minutes
Mm-hmm.
wondering if I should wake up or not.
Because the bed is so cozy that you don't want to leave the blanket.
No, the bed is not comfortable at that time,
Uh-huh.
but
But
hey, you're looking at
life and you're like, man, I have to wake up again and do the same thing just to change my life.
sometimes you say, it's a Rudy Ocha.
But bearing the point in mind that the situation at Ocha is even more worse than the one you have, you're like, what's that true?
Now I'm thinking, now I might place 2 months in Ocha.
You may spend 2 months in Ocha.
I'm thinking, I want to be having some money to go buy a drink, maybe to tell the body, calm down.
Come down, relax. Give me some time to think of something.
Now you see the gas at Nairobi.
Uh-huh.
The gas at Nairobi are so good
Mm-hmm.
that you cannot afford to go up country, man.
You can't.
That was I think that motivation.
That's the motivation.
That.
That motivation.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And I think the first one
Mm-hmm.
was, I would not like to be in the same environment with my parents.
Yes, because they came from nothing to something. They struggled to the point that they put you in that kind of way, and
Even not really about that, but the kuzoyana.
yeah, that Kuzayana thing.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I don't want you to be seeing me every day, man.
I want you to be seeing me either once a month or once a year.
You know,
That's it.
You know, and young men, we have many needs.
Yes.
Not many, not compared to the other gender,
Mm-hmm.
but we have some needs. You know, you just see it like that.
Uh-huh.
Browsing below, maybe Twitter.
Uh-huh. You're going to your Twitter account, maybe Instagram. Uh-huh.
Then you see these chicks, man,
And you're seeing them girls, man, them ladies.
and the minds tell you, yes, to bust some nut, man.
You need to bust some nut, man. You need to knot inside something.
Not necessarily nothing inside,
Uh-huh.
but not, man.
You gotta nut something.
Yeah.
And then you find yourself in a situation where you have your parents in there and you need to do some nutting shit, and you know.
So maybe, man, your mother can find you between your meat or your father, man.
Uh-huh. And they'll be like, you beating the meat.
Kijana yako. Kodula. Why are you doing that to yourself?
Why are you beating the meat?
Why are you doing harm to yourself? Because
Without knowing that that's a need that you need to do.
maybe they never did that before. But in the era,
In them eras, they never used to do that. So,
maybe they don't know what that is.
so
They don't know that that you can rape yourself.
in our era, they don't understand that. That's what we call, what can I say?
And that's why.
Blowjobbing yourself.
And, that's too extreme.
That's too extreme.
Yeah.
You can't go to that extent.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
you'll break your back. And if you find yourself in that position, you need to see a counselor.
You need to see a psychiatrist, or you come to us.
You need to see someone.
You need to
please.
see us, actually. We'll show you ways of,
or go,
relieving yourself from that thing.
Even you can go to confess to a Catholic priest.
And he won't help you.
See, I hear they confess. I'm not
Yeah, you'll be like, hey, Father, last night I bit the meat. Father will be
no,
like...
No. Not about beating the meat. You are jobbing yourself.
Yes, you'll be like, Father, today I have a confession that I need to make. Yes, my child, tell me something.
After you finish your confession, the father will just go straight to his car, siphon the petrol, go buy a lighter, pour the petrol on himself, and light himself up.
Himself will be like, I'm done.
Because he cannot comprehend the things he has had.
Because he can't imagine himself listening to a young teenager telling him I was blowjobbing myself. He'll be like, man, really?
Unajibaka.
Really? Truly? Ulianzaje?
Jibaka.
I think the person who will do that to himself needs to see a counselor, a priest. But I think a priest would be tormented a little bit.
Because out of the things you'll be telling him, he'll be like, damn.
At least a counselor can go drink a few
shots and come back and listen to you all the time and tell you.
And forget about that shit.
Forget about all the things you've told him. But a Catholic father?
So,
damn, he won't forget about it easily.
I don't know how we got there. But we are talking about my tattoo and they are 70.
But tattoo is 70. Don't worry.
We were talking about some growth I did.
Yeah.
Something like that. I've forgotten what.
Don't worry, guys. Also, the father scene, beating the meat, that was also part of it. So, we are glad we reached there in due time.
Yeah, and that's also growth because, so maybe when I was thinking about, you think about how life is doing,
when you think about how life is taking you and giving you all the challenges.
It's being you like this.
When life is fucking you from behind, like you find yourself at times trying to.
And it's telling you to
relax. It's only for a few seconds. Relax. You in the back of your mind, you know life is fucking me up, but you don't want to come out of it. You don't want to tell life, man, stop fucking me up.
So, at that point, you're thinking about, laying on your bed, maybe I should go up country, man.
Go up country and try life there.
It's easier there.
It's much easier.
I'll be given food for free. The only thing I'll be doing is working. Yeah, I can work, but at least I have somewhere to sleep. I don't have rent to pay.
Damn.
I don't have food to buy. And it's like when you're going out, I want new clothes. I say, Mom.
And then your mama will be like looking at you, damn. Like, really?
Mama, I need some new clothes.
Your mom will be like, boy, are you serious right now? Like, you want me to buy you clothes?
Maybe you've stayed there for about a year, two, you work in their farm, nini. So maybe she won't feel bad giving you the money because you have worked. Maybe you have worked for the money.
You've helped them with some chores.
Yes. And that was ringing in my mind and saying,
Nah, I shouldn't do this. Nah, it ain't gonna work for me.
I better sleep outside.
I better do all kind of dirty works, but I ain't going back to App Country. I ain't.
And I think that mentality has helped me a lot because right now I can't say I'm at a bad place.
You can't say you're at a bad position.
And I can't say that I'm at a bad place either. Yeah.
And you can't complain about what's going with you. Guys, that's how you grow. You come from nothing to something.
And I did that without a girlfriend or a wife. I did that by myself.
By yourself.
So
And they say,
Self-support.
ladies,
sometimes people say self-support ain't enough. Like, you need somebody true who can give you that support. Not financial, but
Yeah.
mental support.
yeah. Ladies, I'm kindly.
He's kindly appealing.
I'm at that point. I've reached my breaking point.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm ready to move on.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm ready to grow.
Mm-hmm.
I think I need somebody in my life.
You need somebody. So ladies,
I think I need somebody.
if you think that you have what it takes to change his life, he's here.
I'm not looking for a lot.
Uh-huh.
I'm just looking for a lady.
Looking for a lady who will accept him the way it is, who will give him that kind of support.
Who is willing to row my boat.
You're looking for a lady who's willing to row your boat.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'll buy you high heels, kadang.
You buy him high heels, kodong. And you guys will be having the best life of your lifetime anyway.
Yeah, and I also have a pool in my house.
Uh-huh.
So whenever you feel a bit nasty,
Mm-hmm.
you can also go up and down the pool.
I'm really enjoying this, but I have a question, by the way.
Yeah.
At these financial times, by the way, the economy is really biting us like shit.
Yeah.
The government ain't favorable, by the way.
Yeah.
Actually, we have a financial bill 2023 that the government is about to pass. And man, I've gone through that financial bill. It ain't good. The government want to tax us like shit. The government wants to tax everything. Like now, the
Yeah.
prices of sugar is like 410. The prices of commodities are so high. And still, you have a Chile somewhere telling you, I need money to make my hair. You'll be like,
Take me out for lunch.
you'll be like, aren't you seeing this situation that we are in? Already the government is gobbling up 90% of our money, and still you want some money?
You know, last
What
time,
can you say?
last year,
Uh-huh.
last year,
Yes.
don't know why I keep referring to last year.
Mm-hmm.
I think last year was one of the worst times for me.
It's one of the worst times for you.
Yeah,
You had yourself the worst breakdown ever.
and not breakdown, but
Uh-huh.
last year was not good.
Uh-huh.
So,
Yes.
I'm a producer, right?
Yeah, you're a producer.
I come up with a show
You come up with the show.
called something about Kibandaski.
Oh, you came up with something dealing with Kibandasis.
Oh, tujuane Kibandaski.
Uh-huh.
It was about a dating show.
Oh, it's all about a dating show?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
for the ninjas who feel that.
For the ninjas who pulled up on you.
No.
Uh-huh.
For the ninjas who feel that they have what it takes, but what is limiting them is the monetary factor.
It's the monetary factor.
The price I was in at the moment.
Uh-huh.
So
Yes.
I used to think that I need to I can talk to a girl pretty well.
You can talk to a girl pretty well.
I can do to her things that
She's never imagined that you can ever do to her.
she will take time comprehending.
Comprehending everything you just...
She'll be taking time. Because
Yes.
you know when something hits you fast,
When something hits you hard.
you don't know what's going on.
When something is hitting you
Yeah.
hard, you don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, but I can do all those things, but the thing I don't have is money at the moment.
At the moment, money is giving people trouble.
I can afford to take you to a Kibandaski,
Uh-huh.
come to my place,
Uh-huh.
chill.
We chill, we have some fun.
Maybe I buy one, I smoke one maybe.
And bun too. You smoke one and bun too.
Yeah. Have a
Uh-huh.
good time,
Mm-hmm.
maybe talk.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe our intentions are pure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
You don't go all nasty and things.
But
Mhm.
try convincing a girl to come to your house for a date. I can cook for you.
I can do everything you want
Yeah,
me
yeah,
to.
yeah.
Mhm.
Let me cook for you, babe. But you must buy me KFC.
You must buy me. That's the problem.
I don't know what the issue with Kenyan ladies and KFC.
Kenyan ladies love KFC, Galitos, Domino's.
Or I'm looking for the wrong girls.
I don't know. Perhaps you might try expanding your surrounding or you're expanding your inner circle because it means the girls that you're having around are,
I'm joining Tinder. Yeah.
I wouldn't advise you to join Tinder actually.
Why?
Tinder girls are kind of sometimes the fake. Like you might find yourself a Tinder girl who is young, but in the real sense she's old. Like they ain't legit. Tinder girls aren't legit.
I think I want to get the experience for me to grow.
So you want to try somebody who's older than you?
Why not? They say age comes with experience. Maybe they have more experience than I do.
Actually.
Maybe they can show me things.
Yeah. They can give you financial advice.
Yeah.
They can give you love and affection.
They can give me maybe body, spiritual, and financial.
Body, spiritual, and financial. That's also growth, by the way.
Any of the things, man. If they come at a bundle. I'm grateful, man.
They also, as long as they come in handy to you, you'll be good with it.
I live a day at a time. I don't judge.
You don't judge.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't really advise you to do Tinder. But anyway, life is a journey. You have to experience every better part of it. So
I heard there are good people there.
Some, but not all.
Maybe I get the part of the some.
The rare species.
Yeah.
That's so hard to find.
So, how was it before I got to Tinder?
You were telling us all about girls and gifts, how in this backbiting economy they still want us to give them gifts and things.
Oh, we're talking about the economy.
Yes.
So, that time, I come up with that shit because everything was high, but I was financially low.
Everything was high, but you were financially low.
Yes. So, this year has not changed much, but I think I can navigate because now I have the experience of Kusota.
Kusota Eco.
Yes. I think I have some experience, I can navigate with that.
You can navigate in a Kusota and everything in it.
But these things that they are taxing, I don't understand because you'll find that this guy who looks like, you've seen this series Blacklist.
Yeah, this Blacklist.
That Kashot guy who wears mamiwani.
The guy with the specs.
Yeah.
I've seen him.
So
yeah, there
was is it last week? There was like a guy from the government, Tipis or something.
Yes.
He was selling the idea of
house, the 3% house fund idea.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I remember that guy.
So those guys look alike. No, they look familiar.
They may look familiar in terms of ideologies, but they look alike.
They look alike. So, and that ninja is trying to sell us something that is not there.
He's trying to sell us an idea that's not possible, and he's sweating like.
If you listen to him, I don't know what he's saying.
You'd really wonder. You'd be like, so you see, this housing fund. You just have to bring 3%. You're like,
all I can hear is, you see.
Trying to sell us an idea that's not even there.
I feel like I'm motivated by his marketing skills. Maybe You see, subscribers. You see, when you subscribe,
When you subscribe to our channel,
you motivate us so that we can be motivated by YouTube, so that we can motivate you, so that you can be motivated. You see,
and we can produce even more content like this.
we can produce more content, and it's more good than you see.
You see?
Now,
Uh-huh.
that ninja was sweating.
He was sweating so bad, I could hardly hear a thing.
And yes, what is it called?
What?
It's a glass of water.
Oh, he had a glass of water
Yes, on
his bottle that he kept on sipping each and every
Yeah.
time, and the
and he
handkerchief.
poured water on his notes. And after he poured water in his notes, like the water also
Yeah.
went to the
The water was also touching the main points that we were
Yes.
supposed to read, so he was like kind of struggling.
Now you see,
Now you see.
but I don't buy those ideas. I don't buy.
Actually, guys,
I don't know why
uh-huh.
they will tax us so heavily.
The government is really
And-
overtaxing.
And are they creating jobs so that we can compensate if we are being taxed heavily? We have some income that we are streaming in.
No, there are no jobs. This government is after everything that's making money. I overhear that also in that financial bill they'll be taxing content creators. Just imagine a young youth somewhere doesn't have a job. The government has went to school, studied very well, graduated, has his whole papers, went to apply for a job. The people have told me no, we don't have any job. Then on the back of his mind, he just said, okay, I think I have myself as kind of a talent that I want to do.
Yeah.
And then once he starts paying off, the government comes and tax. You know what? Since now you're making some money, we need like 15%. Imagine.
That's bullshit.
That's bullshit. This government needs to think and overthink, or else something bad is gonna happen. I can feel it anyway.
And now,
Uh-huh.
don't know how they survive because, and I think it's a growing point because
Uh-huh.
you see, like a kilo of sugar is almost 50 kgs of cement.
2 kilos of sugar goes as a price for 50 kgs of cement.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I think it's almost there.
Almost there. Like
So,
once they pass this financial bill 2023,
Yeah.
it will shoot to that level.
so
Uh-huh.
I think what should be encouraging us is
Yes.
when you feel like taking sugar,
Uh-huh.
go to a hardware store. Buy that cement.
Buy some.
Come stock it up.
Uh-huh.
Maybe at the end of the year you'll be having a full house of cement.
Actually,
Yeah.
if you're thinking of building, by the way.
And then
Mm-hmm.
maybe that cement,
Mm-hmm.
when the other financial year comes, to go up. Maybe.
Maybe not.
And you can sell that cement at a higher price.
That's alright. You're smart.
Yeah.
That's a very good business idea for somebody somewhere.
Yeah, you hold the cement, man, you become a cartel of cement.
Uh-huh.
Because you cannot take sugar. So you have to.
Because the price of sugar is so high, so you replace it with cement.
Yeah.
You stock your house with cement, and then
It's either you build
you use it to build your home, or you build something with it, or you stock it.
or you demolish your body with sugar.
Actually, what's the best remedy that you can refer somebody to use apart from sugar? Now that the economy is biting us like.
But from sugar.
What else can
Sugarless.
somebody use?
Sugarless.
Sugarless.
Yes. Everything sugarless.
Sugarless.
When you take
From tea,
coffee,
coffee,
yeah,
uji, sugar. Just be sugarless.
yeah. If our ancestors did it, we can do it.
But
Yeah.
remember, we are not our ancestors.
But there's also sugar cane.
Uh-huh.
Those who want sugar cane, you can DM me
Mm-hmm.
at Lord Tipis.
Lord Tipis.
I can go to where I come from.
Uh-huh.
I know a place that has sugar cane
Uh-huh.
and come deliver to you.
We're delivering. By the way, we're doing
Yes.
deliveries, guys.
I can come deliver to you.
Uh-huh.
You can be drinking tea and sip
And chew sugar. You'll be like chewing sugar cane and drinking tea.
Yeah. Or you can drink tea very fast and then start on the sugar cane. Whichever you prefer.
Guys, at this financial year, at this way that the government is doing to us, you can do anyways. You can try and do anything.
Or replace with honey.
Actually, you can replace it with honey, but
honey is expensive.
The price of honey,
yeah,
it's so expensive. Not unless you have yourself your hive.
Everything honey is expensive. From honey to honey.
To from being called honey to honey.
Yeah.
And actually, guys, I think I can advise you on something. If you don't have any job that you're doing, try embarking on agriculture.
Yeah.
That's also a solution to something. Try embarking on agriculture. Agriculture can pay off.
I think.
Yes.
The next thing we should do is we should move out from towns and go up country.
From urban countries to up country.
Yeah. So that we can. You find some people are very fast with I have a friend of mine who
they're really good in their handiwork.
Mindset in agriculture. But you find he's in Nairobi hustling like the rest of us.
And he's really having it so hard and rough.
Yeah. You ask him why can't you go back and try implementing something with some small money maybe you have or you can borrow. They say going back is a symbol of weakness.
Weakness. People will like, you went to town and came back.
Yeah.
So instead of going back as a loser, you strive with all means to go back as a winner.
And maybe the agriculture was the one to get you out of the block.
That's the way. It was the only thing to get you out of poverty.
Yeah. And now you are here hustling.
Struggling with life.
Yeah. Do you ever come to think of that? Like, your destiny is not where you are.
But you're trying to make something out of a thing that's never gonna be. Like you were never, your fate
maybe
wasn't recruited to that direction.
For example, maybe you can be chasing, let's say I'm a photographer.
You're a photographer.
And a producer.
And a producer at the same time.
You see, maybe my destiny is in producing.
Yeah, more in producing than photographing.
But
photography work.
I have both roads are open for me right now.
Yeah.
But you see, I might end up doing photography, which I think.
Which you think?
Yeah, which I think is doing me more justice than the hard thing. And maybe that's my destiny.
That's your destiny.
But I want to go in this other path because it's more easier.
It's more easier, it's more cheaper for you.
And it's more conversant with me. And I end up abandoning this other road, which maybe will lead me to my destiny.
Yes.
So, I think that should be the mindset of the young people, and
people should, the young people should have a different mindset. Like right now, you're having very hard times in life. You should devise ways, of helping you out, bring out ideas, bring them back to life. So if you like having your financial troubles, you may try, okay, maybe I can try this agriculture thing. Maybe you can try doing greenhouse, putting out poultry, doing a little bit of farming here and there. Maybe that can be your breakthrough actually. And once you get your money from it, you use it to do other things. So youths out there, if you find youths out there who are living in towns, by the way, kama maisha ya town imekataa, don't kill yourself in it. Go try doing agriculture. And
don't depend on inheritance.
Because those guys can really disappoint you. At the last minute, they'll be like,
you know, one thing I hate about inheritance is, back in the day, life was easier because you'll find that maybe your grandfather had 2 wives, 3 wives.
Your grandfather had 2, 3 wives.
He's very open.
Very open to you.
Yeah, to everybody, not
Yeah.
to me, to everybody,
Yeah.
that I have 3 wives.
Mm.
I'm not scared of it.
I'm not scared of anything.
Yes, these are my 3 wives. I have 20 children.
I have enough money
But
that I can supply them with.
if you in the where we are today,
Yeah.
we are like those people, those old people
Yes.
that I don't think there is a man with one wife. Honestly speaking, I
In
don't
this
think.
in this generation
In
or
this
in that in that
In this generation and the previous generation,
nobody has one wife.
nobody has one wife.
That's the realest fact.
So, but in this generation,
Yeah.
you find that you're trying to head maybe a second, third family.
Mm-hmm.
When you die,
Mm.
it's when you find that you have a brother you don't know, you have a sister you don't know,
Mm-hmm.
and they're coming to attend your father's funeral,
Mm-hmm.
claiming that he's also their father.
He's also their father, part of the
Yes,
family.
he's also the man of their house,
Yes.
and he's also the man of our house, maybe another family. So you find that before you settle all those things,
Yeah.
you share the property equally.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a bit time consuming and time wasting.
Yes.
Because instead of that,
Mm-hmm.
maybe go up country, ask your father to cut a small piece of land for you.
Give you a small piece of land that you can till on yourself and
Yes,
yes.
do things for it.
Mm-hmm.
When you get money,
Yeah.
pay him as if you've leased the land.
Mm-hmm.
Pay him. It's his land.
Mm-hmm.
You pay him,
Mm-hmm.
you're back with your money.
Mm-hmm.
You do whatever you want with
Do
your
whatever
money.
you want to do with your money.
And if the money is good, you can buy your own land.
Actually.
Or you can buy it from him.
Uh-huh.
It's not bad.
Definitely a very good idea.
Instead of waiting,
For him to give you something out of it.
I don't know who said this, but he was saying Makanga mentality.
Mm-hmm.
Planning for what you don't have.
Planning for what you don't have is the baddest mentality ever. Because
Yeah.
him on the back of his mind will be like, so I gave birth to somebody who can't devise ways. Like he can't think out of the box. He's like still encroached in a small cocoon. So he won't see you like something. He won't even give you something. He'll tell you,
Yeah.
go and look for your own. This is my own. I ain't sharing it with you.
And another interesting fact is, from where I'm from,
Yeah, where you from?
some fathers opt to give their sons land after they are circumcised.
Yeah, in some communities I hear that.
Tumalizane.
Yeah, mapema.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You go do your own shit.
If you
Leave me
choose to
alone.
sell it,
Yeah.
if you choose to use it in a good way, that's up to you.
And others
Mm-hmm.
others don't want you to know how the farm is operated.
And they don't want you to be even part of it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They want you to be, even if you want, they don't want you.
They don't want you to be part of it.
Yeah.
They just want you to you go look for your own.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And now you find
Mm-hmm.
that these people, maybe where you are from, you have a big land,
Mhm.
but you are not sure how to maintain that land.
You don't know. You don't have ways of maintaining it.
Not because you have a big land.
Uh-huh.
Those people wait for inheritance mentality.
The inheritance mentality, guys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You find that you don't know how to operate the land, you don't know how to maintain, you don't know anything.
You don't know anything about it.
So you end up, when the land has been left to you,
Mm-hmm.
you end up doing more harm than good to it.
Then go to it.
Because,
Like abusing it and not
Yeah.
putting it to good use.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
because you are not shown how to.
How to make good use of it.
Because some things you learn by apprenticeship,
Mm-hmm.
not by school.
Uh-huh.
You have to do it for you to know.
You have to do for you to know.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you find that there are those people, then you find that also our fathers are few of them who have a moving on mentality. They always want to stick to their strict past.
To their strict rules, like my father did this, my
Yeah.
grandfather did this. I also myself has to do this to my son. Like I have to pass it.
And they can't listen to maybe money generating ideas.
And they can't listen to new ideas because they just stick to the pruned ideas that they've been having since their past.
Bona show.
Wananiambia
Yeah.
neke.
Kaza msinimina kushow podcast every day, anytime, everywhere. Sinimina kushow podcast. Big up.
No problem, guys. Today we have had ourselves the best time ever.
Yeah.
We have did a very good introduction to Growth Crisis podcast.
Yeah.
And I feel it in my nerves that you'll enjoy everything that's happening. So all I can tell you is stay tuned for next episode. For the next episode, we have something even more bigger that's coming. Am I right?
Yeah. And as we close the show, remember to like,
Subscribe and
share,
and also follow.
Yeah.
And if you want any of our DMs, you can write down there on the comment section.
Our handles will be down here.
They will be down there.
Yeah.
Make sure you look for us.
Our editor will make sure to put them down there. So that you can get us. Yeah, today I've been challenged to talk English.
You're never an English speaker, but you've tried your best.
So they were one of the hardest things I've ever done. I've never talked this fluent English.
Amen.
I think since I left high school.
You still have a long way to go actually, but you've pulled it off.
So whenever you're here, how are they called?
Which one? What? Whatever you hear us trying to pull up something, but he ain't coming out. Just
the words that were not coming. So when you hear the words that were not coming, no, next time they will come.
Just bear in hand with us. The next time we're gonna do a very good thing for you.
Yeah.
So it's a bye for us now. Toodles.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye guys. Till next time.
Remember to share. Because without sharing, how will you show your love for us, niggas?
Hey, you go bye.